MS 17010, that is a vulnerability related to SMB. Okay, SMB protocol, eternal blue, and it occurs for Windows 7, Windows 2008. How about MS 12020? That is a vulnerability related to the DOS attack. Okay, basically it sends thousands of packets to the server or the target, where the target will land up in BSOD, blue screen of death. Okay, fine. All of you try to practice that BSOD. You need to have a Windows 7 system and Kali Linux. No one has tried this. How many of you are done with it? Metasploit is very important tool. The questions that are asked in the interviews for Metasploit are what are the options you set when you try to use the Metasploit tool? What are the different payload options? What are the different exploitation options you set? How do you configure Metasploit tool? So can I get the answer? What are the different kinds of options you set when you use Metasploit tool or commands? Anyone? So you need to say like we set the exploitation modules and we set the payload options, different kinds of parameters which we set are L host, L port, R host, right? These are the things. Once all these options are set, then we try to exploit it. That's it. Very simple, no? You need to be answering in the same manner in the interviews. Panel technical panel should feel confident about your answers. They should not think like, okay, this guy is struggling too much for answering the questions like that. Okay. Today we are going to learn one more way of performing the DOS attacks. Remember, DOS attacks or DDoS attacks. These are happening because of network packets. We are going to send thousands of packets to the target. There's a reason these DOS attacks are happening. Earlier, because of this MS-12 it will be sending the thousands of packets in such a way that the Windows 7 system is landing up in BSOD. Now, we'll try to send network packets from the Kali Linux using a tool called hping3. Okay, hping3. There are different commands. I'll tell you how to use these kind of commands. Okay, and parallelly we'll try to see this Wireshark to see what kind of packets we are trying to send. Okay, different modes of sending the IP packets. So basically, -0 is for IP packets, IPv4 packets. -1 is for ICMP. -2 is for UDP, and then -S is for scan mode. It can be like even -8. Not sure if it works for 8, but -S will work. Then spoofing the IP address, double hyphen spoof. Destination random source. If you don't want to mention the source, you can put double hyphen rand source. Apart from that, other commands are common, like what are the other commands? Finish, sync, reset, push, acknowledgement scan, urgent scan, xma scan, yma scan. These are all like just like the way how you are seen in the nmap tool. This is also like we can send the similar commands. Fast, faster, flood. Fast means one more arguments which we can pass are fast, faster, and flood. Fast means 10 packets per second. Faster means 100. Flood means, let me see, let me show you those commands. Not able to locate that. Let me see. Here it is. Or even you can mention the count of total number of packets to send with hyphen C and hyphen I. No need to mention hyphen I. We can just mention double hyphen fast 10 packets per second. Faster 100 packets per second. Double hyphen flood, it will be like beyond the 1000 packets per second. Okay. Don't try this in your virtual machines. These modes, if you are trying with these modes, your virtual machine will hang. Even your laptop also will hang, because we are going to send thousands of packets. All those packets again in return will spread across the network, and eventually your system will completely become very slow. You cannot perform any operations. We try this at the end when we try to finish the session. Okay, these two modes especially, faster and flood, don't try it out. Okay, fine. Let us see how we can make use of this tool. We'll start with hyphen 0, hyphen 1, hyphen 2, and hyphen yes. Okay. How do you make a use of hping3? hping3 space hyphen 0. Now, or even if you don't give 0 also, that is fine. Hyphen 0 is for which one? IP packets. Raw IP packets. If you don't provide anything, it will be like TCP packet. If you provide something, it will be like IP packet. Then you need to mention the target. What is the target IP address? Windows 7 IP address. Go to the start menu, CMD, IP config 167. Okay. 192.168.154.167. Fair enough. I want to see exactly like what kind of protocol, what kind of packets are being sent when you try to perform this. I see hping3 flags or packets when you are trying to send it. So I'll try to filter this. I can use a Wireshark tool. Already you are aware of that. I'll try to filter with the IP addresses. 167, no? 167 is there. Enter. How come open operation not permitted? Can't open raw socket. No, double hyphen 0 is not correct. Let me use sudo. Okay, when you use sudo, it is working. Just stop, it will be sending thousands of packets continuously. 7 packets has been sent. You can see the protocol is IPv4, right? I'll try to filter with these two IP addresses, source and destination. Instead of selecting the source, and what is the other one? 167, right? Enter. We'll try to filter only with these two IP addresses. Let me try to put it one after another. I'll try to reduce the size so that we'll be able to see these two screens in parallel. Okay, this is good. Hyphen 0, but instead of sending continuously all these packets, I'll try to mention the count, hyphen C. I want to send only 2 packets. Let me clear before I send these packets. Enter. Do you see that 2 packets has been sent from source to destination from 128 to 167 IPv4 packets? If you don't mention any mode, it will be like TCP packet. Remove -0 and enter. You see that TCP packets has been sent from source to destination, and in return we are getting the reset, right? Reset acknowledgement. What is for -0 is for IPv4. -1, can anyone tell me? -1 ICMP, right? Ping -1, but at this time also I'm going to send only 2 packets. Enter. You see that 2 ICMP packets has been sent. And the other ones are replied. Two packets we are sending and we are getting the response. ICMP is done. IPv4 is done. -2 is for UDP packets. Enter. So 2 UDP packets has been sent, and in return we are getting the response as ICMP. How about -S? Can anyone tell me what is a capital S stands for? Sync packets. Okay. Are these sync or not? Once from 128 to 167, we are sending the sync packet, and in return we are getting the reset. If you want to change the count, you can do that as well. For example, 5. This time I want to send finish flag. Instead of capital S, try to put -F. Are you getting the finish? We are able to send finish from. Let me see if I can increase the size. Okay. Zoom out. This is fine, no? Let me clear this. Five packets I'm sending, finished packets, and we are getting the response. Or else 3 packets of acknowledgement I want to send. -A. The same thing. What are the other scan? Xmas scan -X. Anything else? Null scan -N. Let me clear one more time. Let us use count as only 1. Okay, null scan finish. There are a lot of scan options we have. Basically, okay, 1 second. So you can generate the packets whatever you require. You can generate n number of packets of whichever the flag you need based on the requirement. Remember, the tool name is hping3. Say for example, you want to --spoof. You want to send the packet, but the source IP address should be different. Something I'll mention it like this double hyphen spoof, which means that as of now we are trying to send the packets, but the source has my Kali Linux. Kali Linux in the sense the IP address of Kali Linux is 128, right? I want to put source as some different IP address. What should I do? Double hyphen spoof. Let me see this, how it is going to work. And even the scan type, I'm going to send ICMP packets. Is this IP my IP address 12.121 to 12.12? Yes or no? This is not my IP address. I'm just trying to spoof the IP address. Basically, instead of you, someone else is acting something. Spoofing. Okay. So you can spoof like that. Or if you want to spoof multiple packets, I'll mention like count as 5. I want to send thousands of packets, but the random source, rand hyphen source, which means that double hyphen rand source. When I mentioned random source, there is no need to put the spoofing IP address or the source IP address. The reason is I am going to generate a lot of packets to this target with a different IP address and random IP address that gets generated. Right now, I'm going to send 5 packets from 5 different IP addresses. Let us see that. So you can check that lot of random IP addresses to the target 167. One is 1441, 221 dot something, then 81 dot something. So the tool itself automatically generates the random IP addresses when it wants to generate the packets. How about double hyphen, fast, faster, and flood? As I said, fast, faster, and flood. Fast means 10 packets per second. Do you want to try that? Let us take the target, Windows 7 target. Remember, as and then the total number of packets gets increased to the target, the performance of your Windows system, Windows 7 system will become less or it will downgrade. There is a tool called Perfmon, or you can watch in Task Manager also. Remember the Windows systems, some of the options. Right click, start Task Manager, and process services performance. What is the memory utilization and CPU utilization in Windows 7 system? As of now, the memory is 462, right? 462 MB, and CPU usage 4%. 4%, 5%, 0%. It is fluctuating between 1 to 4. Assume like that. Now go back to Kali Linux. Clear this. What will happen in case total number of packets? So when you are using double hyphen fast, double hyphen flood, it means that no need to mention the count. Double hyphen fast, random source, random source. Now see the Windows 7 system. As of now, memory utilization, CPU utilization, have a look. Now once you generate the packets, can anyone answer me? If you are sending thousands of packets to the target Windows 7 system, what will happen to the performance of Windows 7 system? The performance will be slow, or it will downgrade, or it will become high. Performance will be good. All of you has to practice these commands. So before I try these commands, right? Okay, fast I'll try. You can, we'll see that as and then we generate more packets to the target. Let us see what is the performance of the Windows 7 system. fast. We'll try with fast. Yes, of course, the performance will go low. So it is continuously going to send 10 packets per second. Let me stop this. How many packets it has generated? 66 packets it has sent. Now go back to Windows 7 system. Any change in the utilization, CPU utilization or memory utilization? Not much. 10 packets per second is okay, I guess. Go back to Kali Linux. Instead of ICMP, try to put sync packets. And also I mentioned double hyphen source, which means that random source. You'll be able to see all those packets here. From lot of IP addresses, it is going to send the ping request to this target. I'll share you the comments before you guys. The reason is my system may become slow if I don't share the comments. Again, it will be very difficult to collect these comments. Or else you can put hping double hyphen hping3 double hyphen help to get all the comments. Keep it for your reference. Don't try it right now because your system will hang. Okay. So in today's session, we are going to cover only this tool, and cryptography is there. Let us take it tomorrow. All these comments you have to practice. Let us try with faster. Double hyphen faster. Faster it is going to try with 100 packets per second. Target is same, and I'm going to use UDP sync packets. I'm going to use hyphen yes and enter. Let me clear that log, previous log. As of now, no activity. The moment you trigger this, it will generate 100 packets per second. You can imagine that from 100 IP addresses. Enter. That's it. You can see a lot of packets getting generated. Let us see the performance of Windows 7 system. Do you see the spike in the graph? What is the CPU utilization? From 1%, it has moved to 30%, 40%. Because we are trying to send a lot of packets to the target, your target will become, let me stop this. Even memory utilization also has been increased. CPU utilization 2930. This is only from one system. What in case if all of you try to ping one target, all of you are trying to ping a single target, 100 members are trying to ping one website or one web server. Still it will go high. It will become 9900, 99.99 or 100%, where your server will completely go down. If the server goes down, then your application will hang. Very powerful tool. Don't use it in real websites. It will go down. Basically, the website will hang. So unless you are a gray hat hacker, black hat hackers, don't try these things. Let me stop for time being. How many packets it has sent? 6,07,000 packets it has sent. You can imagine, just in a matter of few seconds, the system performance again becoming normal. DOS attack, whatever I have done is a DOS attack. If you are trying to do the same thing with hundreds of systems through the botnet, it is called distributed DOS. Is it clear how to generate packets by using the tool to the target? What is the tool that is used for generating the packets to the target or for generating the DOS attack? What is the tool name? Can I get the answer in the chat window? hping3. So as and then you put more tools in your resume, it will be good for your profile to get shortlisted. Very simple, no programming is involved, very simple concepts. Try to go through my videos and be prepared. Okay, fine then. I want everyone to practice these commands. Don't use faster and flood. I just tried faster. If you try flood, that's it. Your Kali Linux will hang, Windows 7 will hang, even my base system laptop also will hang. Zoom will automatically fail. You'll not be able to hear anything. Maybe before we wind up the session, we'll give a try. Okay. Now I want everyone to practice these comments. Your time starts now. Try to practice both with the terminal of hping3, and also you should put this filter in the Wireshark. Your time starts now. 10 minutes to go. Also practice nmap commands also if you have not practiced it. First try to practice with Metasploit nmap, then practice hping3 with Windows 7. Any doubts, anyone? Your host RDP not reachable means that your Windows system is not reachable. Okay, let me give you the permissions to share the screen. I'm not able to get yesterday's DOS attack. RDP not reachable. Raghavendra, RDP service not reachable. Most of you are getting, not most, few of you are getting that RDP is not reachable, right? Me too, same. Okay, one of you share the screen. Any one of you? Okay, Chandrika. Windows 7 64-bit system. First is Kali Linux is app. Now, hold on, wait. RDP service not reachable. RDP stands for Remote Desktop Protocol, right? Go back to their Windows 7 system. Windows 7 system. Go to the start menu. Type type services.msc. Services.msc. .msc. How come Windows service or else no? Type one more time. SCRVICES. Okay, second option from top. Second from top. Okay. Now in these services, maybe in some of your systems, the RDP service might not be running. Click on that screen, then type R. No. Click on these services. So many services are there. No name, description. Select one of it. Okay. Now just type R. You get all the services that starts with R. Okay. Remote desktop service. You need to expand that name column. No, try to drag it a little bit so that we'll be able to see. Try to start all these RDP services. All are down. You need to right click and start. First one, you start that remote access. No, I want that name to be shown completely. So what do you do? No, not like that. Click, close that. Right click on that service. Right click on that service. Right click. Start. Similarly, the second one. Okay, third one. Third. No, second is already started. Third. Start. This is the remote desktop configuration. Fourth. Fifth. No, whatever are stopped, you need to start that. Then remote procedural call. After that, no, that is already started. Below that, enable remote registry also. Okay. Okay, now go back to the Kali Linux. Go back to the Kali Linux. Try the same attack now. Just type exploit and enter. Oh, still RDP service not reachable. What is the IP address of your Windows 7 system? Check IP address one more time. 26.132. CMD ipconfig. That is correct. Anyone, what will be the problem? Any ideas? Do one thing, check your firewall. Windows firewall is off or on. Go to the start menu, control panel, system and security. Turn Windows firewall on or off. Turn off Windows firewall, turn off Windows firewall. Okay, if Windows firewall is also turned off, what is the problem? Close this. Now, what is it? 26.132, right? From Kali Linux, try to check the IP address of Kali Linux. Use one more terminal. Type IP space A. 26.128. Okay, both are in same domain. Okay, yes, Srikanth is correct. Go to the Windows 7 system. Windows 7 system. RDP settings you need to check. Start menu. Then right click on my computer. Not my computer, computer on the right hand side. Still down, still down. Still, right click there. Manage. No, think not manage. It is properties. Come back to start menu. Right click on my computer. Go to the properties. Properties. Okay. Remote settings. Okay, now. So all of you listen here. By default, the remote desktop options are not set. So you need to allow computers from running any version of remote. Select the second option. Click on OK. So earlier, even we have discussed about MS17010, right? For that also you need to have the remote RDP to be enabled. Now go to the Kali Linux and try it out. Try now. Okay, it is working now. Go to the Windows 7 system. You can check the blue screen. Okay, fine. Sorry guys. Other members also try to do in the same manner. This vulnerabilities happens because of the RDP. How can we stop the attacks? Control plus C. Rajshekhar, type Control plus C, automatically the sending the packets will be stopped. Any other questions, anyone? Tomorrow we are going to work on the cryptography concepts. How do we prevent DOS or DDoS attacks? We'll discuss it tomorrow. DOS attacks, DDoS. Prevention of DOS attacks and DDoS attacks. Tomorrow cryptography and some more network attacks. Then we'll move on to the compliance, vulnerability scanners, API penetration testing. This week we'll try to finish that, and we'll take a break. If you want to apply for the jobs, you can start applying from. You revise for 1 week and put your profile from 20th onwards. And 19th, 20th, 2 days I'm going to cover mobile security. Okay, this is all about DOS, DDoS attacks and how to perform with Metasploit and how to perform with the tools like hping3. Will you guys be able to perform this kind of tests? Not only about MS12, MS17. If someone gives you the Microsoft vulnerability name, you should be able to create the payloads by using the Metasploit tool. You just need to type show options and set those payloads. That's it. Very simple. Okay. VM is expired. What to do now? You are already there in the group now, Amar, Manikanta, Amarnath. Someone would have posted the keys, VMware keys. You need to use it. In tomorrow's concept, we are going to cover the cryptography. So when you come for tomorrow's session, try be prepared with symmetric, asymmetric encryption, HTTP, HTTPS communication, ports and protocols. Already I discussed that in the second or third session. Same thing, you revise and come. We'll try to cover few more concepts. Okay, guys, we leave little early today. Okay. PDFs, yes, I'll send the PDFs right now. I have to search and send it. You get the PDFs for all the attacks and exploitations, and some reference links also you get. What are those reference links? Basically, you can learn HTML, CSS, catch the flag, all those references will be there. The moment I upload it, I'll let you know. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great day. See you tomorrow again. Bye bye. Today is festival, no? In few places.